We've got Rian joining us here on Apple Music One. We're talking about the self-titled debut album from the band Wet Leg. I feel like that was the last time you and I managed to catch up, as right as the album was coming out, and it does feel like it's been a million years since then and now. And I gotta say, you guys have just been nominated for a Mercury Prize. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy.
What was going through your head when they called your name and that you guys got the nod?
Yeah, I think I looked at everyone else that had been nominated for it. I was just like, wow, this is pretty strange that our album is in here with everyone else. But yeah, it's really amazing.
It is one of those things that, like, when we first launched Apple Music One all these years ago, the Mercury Prize was one of those things that we had to explain to American audiences and the significance of it. I really do feel like it took a little while for us to catch up to sort of the impact and the importance of that prize, but to know that you've been keeping your eye on it and it's something that you followed since you were young and now here you are nominated, that's got to feel pretty great.
Yeah, like I always kind of dreamed about just like being able to go and watch people who have been nominated. So it's like weird to actually be in a band with an album that has been nominated. Yeah. I
was lucky enough to catch you guys when you played here in LA a couple months ago, and it was just a fantastic show. It was like one of the first shows that I was able to go to post-COVID and post-lockdown, and you could just feel that energy, that pent-up energy. And I know that you guys are touring still right now. I mean, how does it feel to play this stuff live, considering that, for such a long amount of time, the album came out and you guys weren't able to play live shows? How does it feel now?
Yeah, it's been really, really fun. We never really thought that we would play as many shows like so far away. We thought, like, when we were writing the album, we were like, oh, this will be really cool in the summer when there are festivals and we'll get to like go around a few festivals in the UK. And so it's really strange to find ourselves playing shows in like New Zealand and Australia and the States, and where we've just come back from. Yeah, it's really incredible.
We've got Rian from Wet Leg joining us here on All Control. Talking about touring, I know that you guys already have dates lined up in 2023 in Australia, touring with Harry Styles. Talk to me about how that felt when you found out that was sort of locked and loaded and circled on the calendar. Yeah,
it had been like circled on the calendar and like locked and loaded, I guess, 3 weeks before it was announced or something like that. So we kind of like knew about it before it was announced, but I didn't really believe that it was going to ever be announced. Like, I put off like telling anyone. Like, I rarely like tell anyone anything when like we are told beforehand, before something's been announced.
Talking about Harry, I know that he did a cover of Wet Dream, and where were you when you first heard it, and what was sort of the first thing that went through your head when you heard his version of it?
We were all on our way to a gig. It was in the UK. We were in a splitter van, and like I think gradually like we were all just kind of like on our phones, like doing a good scroll sesh, and then gradually one by one we were like, oh my god, have you seen this? Like, oh my god, this has like appeared on the internet, and it's like Harry Styles covering Wet Dream. And like, I don't know, Hester always describes it as like we were watching like intergalactic television, like on Rick and Morty. They watched like
intergalactic cable.
Yeah. It felt like that. It felt like we were like, in a parallel universe.
That's amazing. I mean, what did you think of his version? Did he like, add a little something to it? 10 out of 10, no notes. What did you guys think of it?
It was really cool. His band are amazing. I really wish that we could hear his like of like all of our songs. It's really like all glossy and like beautiful. Yeah, it's really fun.